Everybody, so this is a tower I remember from when I was younger, and this tower used to have an FH-307 beacon. Oops. So I remember this tower, but it had no side markers, because usually most towers with night mode lights and beacons, stuff like that, they'd have side markers. So I kind of thought this tower was kind of different because it had no side markers, but just recently, like in the beginning of 2021, this tower was upgraded to 5G and it got a new beacon. So it doesn't have the FH-307 anymore. But that beacon right there is the FH-307. So here's a tighter shot I got of the beacon at the top. Now remember, every time we go to Springfield at night, I would see the beacon flash. It was like a very low intensity, so I couldn't see it that far. But for some reason, when you're close to this tower is the only time you'll see it. So it was very low intensity. So here's the entire tower. Now you can see there's no side markers because I've been looking all the time we go drive by this tower at night to go through Springfield, but there's no signs of any side markers, but they did put up a security camera right there to make sure no one's climbing the towers. And if you was wondering about that tower in the background, it has a dual strobe. That one's the third Springview tower. Springview is just like on the north of Springfield. So we kind of go through there all the time when we go to Springfield. So here's another picture of the tower before it was upgraded. And there's the third Springview tower. It has whoops. So there's the third Springview tower after when it had its FH-324. So this still has the FH-324, but it was constructed in 2009. But this tower was constructed in 2007. So here's when it was upgraded to 5G. And the FH-307 is no longer up there, but you can see the new beacon. And there's a bird sitting on the beacon too, but they replaced the beacon because these big fat 5G antennas, and they block the beacon sometimes. And they say nothing wider than 7/8 of an inch can block the beacons. So they had to raise up the beacon on a high rod they had up there. There's the bird sitting on the beacon. But I don't know what kind of beacon it has, but what beacon it got, but I do know its original beacon. That was the FH-307. So if any of you guys know what beacon that is, please let me know. It's got the bird sitting on top of it. It's a red beacon, but it looks like it might be an FH-308 or FTB-302 white-only beacon. But it's not a white-only beacon because I know I've seen it shine red before. And there's still no side markers, and there's that security camera. But whatever kind of beacon this is, I'd like to know. It shines red. So, yeah. Oh, this one's for a different video. But, yeah, I remember watching the guys actually work on this tower, and they would replace the beacon. So, I'm not sure what they did with the old beacon. They probably scrapped it or something, but I hope someone that can take good care of it has it, because the FH-307s are one of my favorite beacons, which I really kind of hope that I would be there when they took the beacon down, because I would have loved to have it, but I think they probably took it out for recycling or whatever. But hopefully someone has and's taken good care of it.